Another tool from the SIP stable is the professional router. It's a 1500 watt or 2 horsepower router, which is ideal for all aspects of woodwork, taking both 1/4, 3/8 and 1/2 inch router cutters. It comes in a blow moulded case, complete with several accessories we'll talk about in a moment. The router itself being twin handle design, the on off switch being on the right hand handle, with easy access to the speed controller, which adjusts the speed from between 6,000 RPM to 22,000 RPM. It has a repetitive turret stop depth with 4 preset sets or stops for easy repetitive work, and a fine height adjuster enables fine tuning of the cutter depth to exactly where we need the cutter to be. The rise and fall plunge action is very simply done using the lock lever on the rear of the router. In its free position, it enables the router to plunge and lift, or it can be lowered and locked in position. The 2 horsepower motor is more than adequate to cover all the tasks that you're likely to throw at it, and taking either 1/2 inch shank or 1/4 inch shank routers gives a great variety of cutters that you can actually use on the bench. The router itself does come with a selection of router cutters. It doesn't come with the wooden block, but the selection of cutters it comes with, as well as the collets that actually take the different size router cutters, the 1/4 inch collet actually being in the router at the present time. The selection of router cutters are all tungsten carbide tipped, and those requiring a bearing or a follower have actually ball bearing races on, making them easy to work with. Also in the case, we've got the side fence, which is substantially made out of cast aluminium, and nice long guide rods enabling the router to be used on wide boards. Rods being simply held in place with the wing nuts. Also completing the set is a 30mm guide bush, a follower for doing close work, a dust extraction port which mounts into the base of the router for good extraction, and the appropriate service tools. Used the Roundover Cutter for the Roundover cut. The coving cutter has given us the coving cut, and we've used the twin flute straight cutter to give us not only the groove running with the grain, but the housing, or some people call dado, running across the grain. The other cutters that actually come in the set are a dovetail cutter, a flush trim cutter, and there is a 6mm straight twin flute cutter